Sam sat atop a mountain of bodies, his eyes filled with chaos and hate in a color of blue. His black t-shirt and shorts swayed in the wind from bottom to top. The bodies rotted, from old at the bottom to new at the top. Sam stood upon the mountain of men that he had killed. He stepped down, walking at a slow pace, stepping on the dead such as Kobe Bryant. On his first step, one more, and the head of John F. Kennedy was crushed in. One more, and Joseph Stalin's ribs were gone. Another, and Henry VIII's rotting body crushed. Each body crushed under him, as if he was the god of death. At the bottom lay a young man in his teens. Hate in his eyes stabbed madness into Sam. As he stepped on kings and queens, he came to a halt in front of the odd young man. The young man pulled out a Spaz 12 shotgun and said, "My name's Alex Aristotle. You killed my family. Prepare to die." Sam said, "You have no fucking clue how little that narrows it down." A loud bang sounded, and Sam blew back into a pile of bodies. Alex put down his shotgun and said, "That's it? Some buckshot and he's dead?" Sam said, "Nope, not really." Sam's body had disappeared, and now he was behind Alex, freshly breathing. As Alex aimed his shotgun at Sam, Sam had already gotten the draw on him. His spear was right next to his neck. Alex screamed, "You killed 31 people at a McDonald's that day. Four of those were my family, you sick fuck." Sam said, "Again, that doesn't narrow it down a lot." Another bang sounded, but nothing came out. Bang, bang, bang. It was clear to both that the buckshot stopped in the gun. Sam took the blunt end of his spear and shoved it into Alex's gut. Alex flew away and out of sight of Sam. Sam said, "Now with the day free, I can play some cards." In a small southern Nevada town lay an empire of cards, an underground gambling ring, and an old event center. Sam burst through doors with a smile on his face. The room was perfectly square that he had walked into, with a set of double doors on the other side. An old butler in a red suit held a tray at the entrance. He said, "What is the password?" Sam looked into the butler's eyes with horrors beyond man's comprehension. They played into the man's head once they saw his eyes. As the butler tried to back away, he realized that he could not stop the horrors. Sam said, "Well, time to head in." He burst through the unopened double doors. The room was huge, with tables galore. Every table and game involved cards. There was a second floor that stretched along the outside of the wall, not fully covering the first floor, so that the second floor was just a terrace. On one of the walls was a small bar with a bartender, old and wise, in a black suit. However, up on that balcony, a man in a full black suit with glasses looked down to see Sam. He was clearly entering his 40s with black sunglasses and the classic wired earphone hanging out of his ear, symbolizing he was an American agent. In his hand was a small black one-shot pistol. He put it in his pocket and walked to the stairs to go down. Sam sat at the small blackjack table right at the door. Sam screamed, "Hit me!" The dealer smacked him, and Sam said, "Thanks." He got up and left the table. The night passed with Sam drifting between the bar and tables. As he looked at the bar's clock, it morphed into a flesh-eating horror that attacked the bartender. Sam got up to go to a card-themed slot machine, but someone shoved him down. The man at his 20s smashed a bottle against Sam's head. Sam grabbed the spear off of his back and slammed his head with the blunt end of the spear. The man got up and went into a droopy fighting stance. Sam's spear collapsed into a small metal rod, almost as thick as his wrist. Sam screams, "Someone's gonna go home from this plane ain't bloody, and I've got no plans to do laundry tonight." Sam slammed the pole upside the man's head. As he pulled his hand back to slam the rod in his face again, a woman's fist slammed into Sam, making him tumble. Some teen in the crowd screamed, "Bar fight!" People began to fight all over the event center. Sam got up and put his hand straight through the woman's chest. Her heart was still beating in Sam's hand. He pulled his hand through the hole and shoved the heart down her throat and went on his way fighting. After knocking out a few people and killing a few more, Sam ran into an Asian man who screamed, "Samuel Fita, you killed my father. Prepare to die." Sam threw the metal rod through his head, killing the man in an instant, and a few people fighting behind him were caught in the way as well. As the man from before who had smashed the bottle over him walked out of the crowd, he screamed, "Samuel Fita, you killed my brother. Prepare to die." Sam grabbed his head and twisted it off his body like he was changing a light bulb. Sam stuck his hand into the man's head and said in a weird voice, "Don't think the Finlanders can spin me on my body. Hey, shut up." A drunk black female screamed, "You killed my husband!" Sam turned the head towards the woman and said, "Honey, just let me eat your spinal cord." Sam molded the head so that it was a giant boomerang with teeth. Sam threw it and the woman dodged. As the boomerang came back towards her, it got closer towards her back. She didn't notice. As soon as it was about to hit her back, the boomerang extended into a large mouth and took a bite straight out of her, cutting her in half. Sam said, "I'm selling your organs to the Mongolians if you catch my drift." He winked and ran for his rod. As he closed in on his weapon, the agent clotheslined him. Sam spun around his arm, rocketing into the wall. As he hit the wall, he splattered against it. His mouth was the only thing intact. It moved and Sam's voice came out in pain. He said, "Now that's an organic smoothie." Sam plopped out from the ceiling and was chloroformed by the agent immediately. Sam woke up in a dark room with a classic metal table and chairs in front of him, with a mirror to his right. Sam said, God damn it, I'm in a goddamn government prison. Not again. At least the last time I got out with only 15 deaths. The agent walked in and shot Sam in the gut. He said, "Samuel Feeder, you killed my family. You will suffer 1,000 deaths by me." Sam's tongue extended into a form of a spear, shot straight into the agent's neck. As Sam bled out, he said, "Bet he didn't expect the frozen tongue sticking to him." Sam once again died, and then crashed through the ceiling. He said, "I'm going home." Sam teleported back to his house and entered it. Lillian was on the couch and said, "Had fun today?" Sam said, "Meh, not really. Way too many blasts from the past I didn't remember till today." Lillian said, "You want to go help politicians later?" Sam said, "That's really what I need right now. I'll accept you on that offer. Only if we can get Pringles." She smiled and said, "Deal, but you're buying."